Welcome to part 1 of designing a brand identity from scratch. All I know is that I want to create a retro Euro summer sort of canned cocktail brand. That's all I got so far, so you're really coming with me for the journey. Welcome. I really struggle to keep myself on track when I'm working on my own projects. Ooh. Maybe we do a bottle instead of a can. So I'm going to start brainstorming with ChatGPT to see if it can help me come up with a brief that's going to act like a client and set parameters for me to go by when I'm designing. So the prompt I'm starting with is, I'm a brand designer and I want to start a passion project, but I'm struggling to focus my ideas. Can you write me a brief for a brand design project for a canned cocktail brand? The vibe is Euro summer, retro poolside vibes, film photography. The brief should include project overview, brand profile, brand objective, target audience, brand positioning, and deliverables. Okay, let's see what we get. Canned cocktail design brief. Inspired by nostalgic European summers, yes please. Values, playful, premium, aesthetic-driven, nostalgic, but not dusty. Personality, flirty, laid-back, stylish, yes. Brand objectives, create a strong visual identity that feels editorial and Instagrammable, nice. Aesthetic conscious consumers with disposable income. Okay, and then we have a set of deliverables, visual identity, packaging design, brand collateral and imagery. So now we know a little bit more about the brand. We've got a project overview, we've got a mission, a vision, values, story, we've got a brand objective, we've got a target audience, brand positioning and deliverables. We can now get into some designing. So I've made a little start on my Pinterest board. I try and keep this very open when I'm pinning things. So I've got a variation of imagery, we've got some designs, I like to add textures, different layouts, different font combos to really get a sense of the whole brand. I am absolutely obsessed with this striped sort of vibe. I definitely have to get some striped pool lounges in there as well. Like this. Nice. You know what, this is literally just making me want to go on holiday. I've also found some website layouts which would be really good. I love to create a website layout, my favourite thing ever. So that's really nice, I like that. Pin it. Ooh, this could be nice. I could create some little stamps, that would be nice. This is literally just going to make me want to drink wine in the sun, isn't it? I think it'd be really cool to have sort of a postcard and stamp elements. I love that. Ugh, dreamy. I want to go on holiday. Out of office, yes please. Ooh, this is cool. I love how they've added the text here. I do like a little handwritten vibe. I think that would add a really nice personal touch. We could pair it with something with a little bit more structure. Yeah, I think I'll pin this. You could make some really like loose, oh yeah, some illustrations. Maybe something like this. Oh, I like that. Pin it. Ooh, this is cute. I love these illustrations. Nice, I'm gonna pin it. Look at that bottle. Oh my gosh, I've got to pin that. Ooh. Maybe we do a bottle instead of a can. I don't know. See, this is where I always go off track. I see something I like and I'm like, no, we'll do that. And then I abandon the brief. So this is where we're at with the Pinterest board so far. I'm really happy with it. I love the mix of photography. We've got some nice typography in there as well. We've got some textures, graphics. But the next thing I want to do is really explore the photography a little bit more. Normally when I work with a client, they'd have a library of photographs for me to use, but obviously this isn't a real client. But I'm going to use this as a chance to explore. I'm going to use a bit of ChatGPT and also Firefly Boards to see what I can create. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT with a new prompt. I've attached inspo pictures for the kind of photography I want for this brand. I'm going to need pictures that show the vibe, so I'm thinking cans by the pool, people drinking, people swimming, retro summer pool shots, reeded glasses, objects laid out by the pool, striped towels and sun lounges. Can you help me write a set of prompts for me to use with Adobe Firefly to start generating some of these brand images? So now it's given me a set of prompts. We've got some prompts for objects and drinks by the pool, people lounging or drinking, floating in the pool, pool bar, nice. Sunset pool vibes, this looks perfect. Sometimes I have the image in my head, but I struggle to actually put it into a prompt. So that's why I like to chat with ChatGPT. It just helps me structure it, and maybe it'll give me some keywords I wouldn't have thought of. So in Adobe Firefly, I'm gonna go to Boards. And this is basically a space where you can just brainstorm and generate and explore new ideas. So I'm gonna start with this prompt, which is people relaxing by a turquoise pool with canned cocktails, Mediterranean cliff backdrop, warm golden hour lighting, film photography style, vintage swimwear, Euro summer party atmosphere, soft dreamy focus. And then I'm gonna pick the model that I wanna use. We can pick from any of the Adobe Firefly models. I'm gonna go with Imogen 3 and hit generate. See what it gives me, just based off of this initial prompt, and then I can go back in and make any tweaks. So there's a look into some of my exploration with Firefly boards so far. You can see that I've got a really good vibe going on here. I can see these would be great for the mock-ups. I can overlay the packaging really easily. They'd be great for social media. I could actually spend forever on Firefly boards just exploring and brainstorming, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'll see you next week.